Hey guys, I'm going to go over some of the newer features of EfitX. So there's quite a few of them, so if I forget, please stay updated. Visit my YouTube channel, which is VFit Coach on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and open up the menu. And what I'm going to do is circle the sections that do have improvements. So the homepage has improvements. Assignments is a whole entire new module, and I'm going to explain that in brief detail. The Lift Journal has improvements, and the food catalog has improvements. The other sections have minor improvements, nothing significant. But let's go ahead and get started. First of all, let's close this. And what we have here is the home page. On the top, you see a bunch of merit badges. So you can earn a merit badge if you complete a specific task. If you're wondering what those tasks are, you can scroll to the bottom and you will see a legend. Badges of completion. It kind of explains how to earn a badge of completion. And if you scroll up, some of the graphs have been fine-tuned. We have a nutrition macros goal. We have all expenditure, exercise expenditure, also the cardio status has been improved, and you could actually log in your cardio from here if you like, or you could go to the section itself. Lifting volume has always been there. If you notice, it's orange. It changes color based on the progress that you make. If I hit this button that says 30 days, it's yellow. So it goes by, the sequence goes red, orange, yellow, green, and then teal. If you have a little bit of teal in here, that means you're exceeding your goal. So right now I'm not up to my goal, but I'm fairly close at yellow. Let's go ahead and hit one of these newer buttons. We have this weights journal, and then we have this assignments. Let's go to the assignments. This is one of the more significant sections, and let me kind of explain why we've done this. When you log stuff into your Lift journal, when you're planning ahead of time, but it doesn't happen. Let's say you plan a workout 3 days ahead of time or the day before, but something happens and you can't perform that workout. The old method is you have to change the date for each item. So we want to avoid that, and this is a newer procedure. So the whole idea of the assignment is coaches or yourself could create workouts ahead of time, maybe even a week ahead of time, and you can do as many as you want. You could do 5 assignments, and then if they don't get performed on those specific days, you could actually send to your journal on the day it's performed. So that is the unique feature about assignments. Let's go ahead and do a couple. We're going to hit this plus button, and you have your traditional way, which is going by history. Let's just type in legs, and we can do a search. And what we do is we get a query. What's improved is there's notes. You can see actually the notes right below the title. And you could always hit the title and then actually see more details of this. When you press add, it takes you to that assignment module, and it automatically populates it. If you notice, it does not take the notes because we're assuming that it's a new workout. You want to input new notes, fresh notes. However, if you want to see some of the notes regarding the deadlift of this exercise, you could hit this little thread right here. You see this little black thread right by the notes box, and you will get all the notes regarding the deadlift barbell. And this comes in handy when you want to look up red flags, how you performed in the past, comes in very handy. So let's go ahead and delete this. And what's really cool about this assignment module is when you hit plus, you have another alternative method of getting your records in. My exercise catalog, when you press that, you could once this section is populated, how you populate it is adding plus button, and you could actually do a search here, and then you start populating it as so. But if it's already populated, you could just multi-select the exercise that you feel that you're going to be performing, okay, and then hit the send button at the top, and it'll automatically populate this module in one shot, and it'll take your recent performed attributes. So it's all in one shot, which is really cool. If you notice, all these exercises are inputted, but this endurance and the strength says 0. That's because you need to save it. Once you save it and input more details of this workout, it'll automatically populate it. So now you have your endurance and your strength volume. Right next to that is analytics, this graph right here. Let's go ahead and press the analytics, and this has been improved as well. What I've done is create an individual page to load the graph. Before, it was only rendering correctly 30% of the time, so we had issues with this, but now you no longer have that issue. Red stands for the strength volume, orange is the total, blue is your endurance. You could always custom select the dates you want to see a graph. If you want to go back a couple years back, you could do that as well. So that hasn't changed much. The notes section right next to analytics has been improved. Now you get notes for your entire journey. So these are all the notes you made for each workout, and you have a date, and it's a good thing to look at these every now and then to see how you performed in the past. If you want to add a note for today, you just hit this plus button and you could type it in here. You could also add a YouTube code. I believe it's 11-digit code, and it'll automatically link the code with these notes. Okay, so that has improved. Another improvement you may notice is if you go into one of these exercises, you get your daily volume. You get this button where you could link the following exercise to this exercise. So let's go ahead and press save. And if you notice, squat barbell is now linked to bench press. That means you're going to perform both these exercises in a superset. Of course, we don't want to do that, and that would be too difficult to do a squat barbell and bench press. So we could always change that. Hit save. If you notice these little boxes here, these are sequences. So let's say I do tricep push down, you're at the gym and it's crowded and you cannot do the deadlift first. So you decide to go tricep push downs first. You could always change that to like 7, okay? And then hit your save button, automatically puts it in the front. So this is a sequence. It's kind of quick. You could just change it here and then go to the next box, change it here if you want. So there's different ways you could do this. You could do it one at a time if you want, but you could do it all in one shot as well. If you notice, the Wednesday date is highlighted. If you happen to scroll around to different dates, well, let's actually go to workout history. Okay, so let's go to Thursday and let's go to view assignment history or workout history. We're going to go to workout history, and we could actually go to a previous date. Let's go back to December 23rd, and you could see that workout, and you could study it if you want. If you want to go back to today's date, all you have to do is hit that highlighted Saturday or that date, and it'll take you to today's workout. Okay, so we are in the lift journal right now. I'm going to explain why you don't see your workout right now is because we are creating our workout in the assignment module, which is this button right here, this toggle. This is the toggle right here. So you could go from assignments to weights back and forth if you want. You could always access it at the menu as well. But if you go here, and let's say you're done with your workout. Let's say I did an extra set of tricep push downs, let's say 50, and I went 20. Okay, and then we save. Press save at the top. Always press save. It'll update. But once you've made all your changes and you perform this entire workout, next step is to send it to journal. Now, this is what's cool about it. See, if I perform this tomorrow and not today, I could change the date. And press send to journal, automatically takes you to the journal. Now you're in the lift journal section, as you can see up here. Okay, so once everything's in your journal, it's now no longer in your assignment module. And that's all you have to do. Let's see, you do have your history on the bottom. That hasn't changed as much. And let's go ahead and go to the food catalog. Okay, so now this section has returned. We had food trackers 5 years ago, but we decided to create menus. So now you have a choice of making 5 different menus. I only have one made right now. If you were wondering what are the macros of this item, you could always hit the tile and it'll give you the macros. This is a multiplier. So if I have 2 packs, I could easily multiply it times, you see that times there, times 2, and it'll double it up. Of course, I didn't eat 2 packs, so I could always go back, point or half, update it, and it'll automatically bring it back. For all these tiles or these pictures that you see on the left-hand side, you could actually press those and it'll open up a photo. Okay, so you just press that, it'll open up a nice big photo if you want to see the food. You have details on the bottom. Okay, this happens to be a recipe. You could edit this recipe, change it, add more details if you like. The custom of foods, if you want to, this is how you put foods. You do a search and you could do something like chicken or chick, and you'll get chicken. If you notice, orange is what's already in your personal database. Blue is in the USDA database. So you have a section that says custom foods, and you could create your own foods. Go ahead and type it in here, select the categories. If you're curious of what's in your custom food section, you press this folder in the right hand corner and you'll get a list of all the foods that you've inputted yourself. So you could do your custom foods, and it's unlimited. You could do as many foods as you want. So I believe those are all the main sections. I believe I covered everything. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. There's always new improvements, but until next time, peace out.